This is the first episode of the farm adventure. We got our backhoe down here. Gonna get it unloaded.
Ow.
And then gonna get started on doing some work. Not today, but in this episode for you guys, we'll probably be doing something. But this is the first start of it. What do you think, babe? Are you excited?
Trying to get my hands on that sweet International over there. Next project, y'all.
Old International. Say hi, Emma. Say hi, Sadie.
Hi.
Are y'all excited?
Yes.
Y'all excited for Mommy and Daddy to buy some land and build a house?
Yes.
All
We
right.
don't show them much, but that is our kiddos.
Hey, Mommy.
Picked up like a 75 model Massey Ferguson 50C. The guy I'm buying the land from, this is his International. This property we're on right here joins ours. This is still his. He just sold us the section across from it. So maybe we'll buy this spot at some point, hopefully. So let's get this thing unloaded, guys.
Be careful. Ah! Say ah! So scary. Please don't hit us. Oh no, Daddy's gonna scoop us up. Daddy, be careful with that. Please don't scoop us. Imagine he came and just scooped me up. I'm not saying no, we're not saying.
Alright guys, so there we have it. Got my Massey Ferguson 50C unloaded over here at the farm, and we're ready to get started. Pretty excited to get down here and start cleaning up. We're hoping to put the house right there behind us, and over that hill down there's a pretty nice pond. You can't see it, but we're going to use this thing to get it cleaned up. But yeah, so got the Massey Ferguson unloaded, and now we're ready to get started. All right, guys, what's going on? We're back down here at the old home place, future home place. There's the backhoe. So I bought a. I'll give you guys a tour eventually. We've got old shed over here, barn type thing, and need to look through it, show you guys a little bit of stuff down there. I got another shed up on the other end of the property. I'll show you guys not a whole lot of stuff, bunch of junk really, but we got to get through it. I've got to try to get in here and get the roof fixed on this place. But in the semi-trailer back here is a tractor that I bought from the previous owner. So it's got an issue, and that's the reason I'm down here today, is the 3-point lever that raises and lowers the 3-point arms. It doesn't work. It's stuck for some reason. So we're going to try to get it out And I brought the service truck out here with me today. So we're gonna get it out, get it fired up, and see if we can't figure out what's going on with it. And wouldn't you know it, of course, I ran off and left the tripod. And I'm down here by myself. Typical. This thing opened up. Okay, so this is a Allis Chalmers 5050. It's basically a Fiat 540, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's just a rebranded Fiat, that's all it is.
You know what they say Ford stands for, don't you? It stands for fix it again, Tony.
You're thinking of a Fiat, Dale.
Anyway, sorry. So, issue is lever's stuck. Now, the guy I got it from claims that he used it, and then a few days later he tried to use it again, and that it was seized. But, I mean, I'm not saying that he's lying, but I kind of wonder if maybe I just misunderstood, or maybe he didn't realize how long it had been sitting down here. Let's get this old girl fired up here. Now, also, anybody know why in the world this key switch has so many positions on it? Just look at this key switch here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. He said he always turns it all the way to the right and then fires it up, so I guess we'll see. Helps if you push the fuel shut-off back in. If I can show you guys what I was looking at. So right back in here is the back side of the lever, which is right here, and y'all can't really tell, but it's really just some linkages up in there. And I've kind of moved around on the 3-point lever, and they all seem to move a little bit, but the lever doesn't really ever move. So I don't know. I don't have a clue. Tried to research it. Called a buddy of mine that works on a lot of tractors. He had no ideas. So I'm just going to start by taking this nut loose and getting these bolts out which hold this cover on. I guess we'll start there. See what happens. Okay, well I wasn't videoing, of course I stopped, but it was really fighting me. My phone was getting hot out here in the sun, but I just got it to pop loose. This little shaft, that is. So let's get this nut off. Oh, she's spring loaded. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Oh shoot, boys. Golly, I don't want to lose my nut. Okay. Alright, so there's that. This old gal goes on here like so. Yeah. Still seized up. What a surprise. So I guess I'm just going to try and take these bolts back out and see if this cover will move. It's not any different. Still won't come off anymore. I think those bolts down in there hold this big thing on. Let's try and take him off, see what happens. Okay, got those 2 bolts removed. And now let's see. Aha. Nice. So now that cover's out of the way, now we can see what's going on back here. So in my opinion, the problem is this shaft. Oh, hold on, I ain't looking at you guys, hold on. This shaft right here is seized up in this housing. So let's see here. Alright, I think I'm going to take this cotter pin out, take that pin out. That should release this. Oh no, I might take that one loose. That one might be easier to get to. Okay, so here's where we're at. So I ended up putting this back together. And I think what I figured out is this spring adjusts the tension on all this. It was ran all the way up when I bought the tractor. And then I have sprayed all up in here. Sprayed all up in here. And now she moves. Not great by any means. Oh. But I'm just gonna keep working it here. Just gonna keep spraying. And working. All right, guys. Bang. That's crooked. You know it's serious. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this bolted back up on the tractor, and we're gonna try the 3-point. See if the arms don't go up and down. Alright guys, quick update here. So I got these 2 bolts put back in. I got this cover back on, got all the linkages hooked up. And geez, I'm just going to tell you right now, getting them little tiny cotter pins back in their holes, that was tough. But we got it. Now I've got to get this cover bolted back up, and then we'll be ready to try it. Alright guys, moment of truth. We got her back together. Moves really well. Now let's try it. Oh, very nice, very nice. Beautiful. And back down. Let's see, put a little weight on them. Nice. All right, there we go. We got her fixed up, thankfully. Man, that's exciting. Awesome. You know, I wonder if the fuel gauge works on this thing. If that's even what that is. Huh. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna vote that's fuel gauge. Temp. By that fuel gauge is 1/2 and then 4/4. Why wouldn't it be 2 2s? That's funny. Why is it like that? Tell me what I don't know. Y'all want to go take a ride around the property so I can show you a little bit of it? I need to get my drone out. Take a little footage of the property. Not that it's any kind of spread or anything like that. It's 6.5 acres, so it's nothing crazy by any means, but it's definitely a dream that me and Marissa have had for a long time, so we're really excited. We're blessed for anything. I mean, at the end of the day, this is all God's land, and he's just letting me borrow it for a little while, so I'm very thankful to him for letting us have a little piece of this beautiful world he's created. There I go again. So right here is something that come with the property, and it's this shed here. Well, the motorhome too. But this shed, man, look, he's got these trusses. Golly, I don't know, 16-inch centers. I don't really know, and I don't know that it's overbuilt either. But I'm kind of curious if I couldn't. I don't like the location. So down here, we've got a pond here, and then on the back side of the creek is where this shed is. I don't really know how big it is. I'm gonna say it's 10 by 30 maybe, 10 by 25, something like that. Anyways, so it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it'd be good to park some implements under and stuff. But I'd like to move it up to where the house is gonna be. And I'm curious if I couldn't move these trusses a little further apart so that I could build it a little longer. But I really don't know. I guess it would really depend on how they were engineered. But I know, like in Dad's shop, the trusses are on a lot bigger centers. I don't know exactly what centers they're on, but there's a lot more space between them. But also, it's built out of 4x4s right here. And I want to take that down, and I want to put 6x6s under it. So really the only thing I'm going to use of this, I mean, I might use the 4x4s for something, but realistically the 10 and the trusses is what I'm going to use off of it. And then the 4x4s, I don't know what I'll do with them, but I want to put it on 6x6s. But I've got to get this motorhome out. This motorhome's actually pretty nice inside, and we went inside of it, and it's absolutely full of snake skins. I'm talking monster snake skins. Yeah, like honestly, I'm a little too afraid to even go show y'all, because I don't do snakes. But it's for the YouTube, so I guess I'll do it. Oh, big old yellow jacket's nest or something. Get out of there. Golly, come on, man. I really don't want to get stung. I got stung the other day, and boy, that really sucked. Let's see if I can get this open. Oh yeah, looky there. This thing's actually pretty decent inside, but I don't want it. I can tell you that for sure. And then it's got a 360 engine in it, automatic. He took the rear end out to use it in another project, but it's up at one of the sheds, and I got to put it back under it just to get it out from under there. And we're going to have to take the X bracing down over here. See how he's got X bracing here? He built that thing around that thing. But I've got to take this X bracing down to drag it out that way. But this motorhome here, the roof's fallen completely in on it, and it's full of mold, so it's absolutely no good. But it has a 440 big block in it. So I plan to get the backhoe and get this thing drug out and get this thing ripped off. I'm trying to get a dump truck bought right now, so I'm going to get this thing ripped off and get all that motorhome loaded into my dump truck and haul it to the dump. And then either sell the frame and the motor and transmission, probably fire it up so that we know it's good. I mean, he assured me it was, but you know how that goes. It's been sitting there for a while. And then I'll get this motorhome drug out through the front, and then I'd like to tear this shed down and move it somewhere up there. And I can't get in there to show y'all unless I go around the other side, but there's a big pond right here that's mine that I've got to get in and clean up. I'm going to be renting a skid steer and a bush hog attachment any day now so that I can get in here and get all this stuff cleaned up. I'd really like to have a mulcher head, and if I can find somebody in town that rents one, that's what we're going to get. And then got a carport back here too that I'll move up there, and we'll park something underneath it, or we may sell it possibly. Come on now. All right, so this is there a cat? There's a cat in there. Meow. Meow. Huh. Let's check on the kitty cat. This is where it attacks me, and y'all get to see it on camera. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Where you at, honey? Kitty, kitty, kitty. Meow. Huh. Poor thing's over through there somewhere. Meow. Huh. Well, kind of strange. The way the cat's meowing like that almost seems like it's in distress. Man, I'll tell you what, ticks are so bad this year. And man, I just hate, I gotta get out here and get this bush hogged again before it gets too tall. Because I just hate, looky there, after I said that. Friggin' thing, man. Right after I said it. Sure enough, there was one growing on me. Can't even get in here to the kitty cat. Meow. 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 Huh. That's strange. Dang, I hate to walk through this tall grass. Covered in ticks, man. Meow. 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 Y'all making fun of me for meowing at a cat? Meow. Well, it's gone now. Huh. Must have wandered off. Stupid thing fooled me. Anyway, back to the task at hand. I don't know if I'm going to leave me meowing at the cat in the video or not. But if I do, that should be pretty comical for y'all. That's all I got to say. Back to the task at hand, showing y'all what we got. Now this shed has seen better days, let me just tell you. I don't even know if I can salvage it. I brought Dad out here. He's the construction man. He should know. He don't have a whole lot of confidence. But the guy I bought the property from put 2 rear ends on the roof. And that roof is caved in right where he put them rear ends. And why he done that, I don't know. I asked him why. He said it was so he could keep up with them. Whatever. Some of these lawnmowers he's keeping, got to take them across the fence to the property that he's leasing next door. But most of the stuff in here is mine to do whatever with. So we're going to have to get in here and get this stuff cleaned out. I'm going to have to haul these tires off. But I really am thinking I can come in here with the backhoe and I can use the bucket and I can pick the roof up right here. See, and I can't decide the way this roof slopes downhill and then it almost levels out. I don't know. See, my dad seems to think that the roof isn't supposed to be flat from here all the way across. But I don't see how it couldn't have been. So, really like to get this picked up and get 2 new 6x6s in here. In the upper shed, we have some 4x6s that I'll probably end up putting in there. But I got to get up there and get the rear ends off first, so that'll be good footage. And then over here, this half, the roof is caved in, blown through. This middle support beam here, quit focusing, come on now. This middle support beam here has completely gave way. And I know most people are going to be like, why even bother with that place? Just tear it down. But it's hard to find good dry storage. And so this is temporary because I do think the house is going to end up being built about right in here somewhere. I believe anyways. So realistically this will eventually come down. But if I could temporarily get this roof picked up and get new beams in it, 2 new support beams here and here, and I could clean all this out and I could gravel this. I mean, I could fit my tractor. Heck, I could fit my backhoe in there. All my tractor implements that I've got, plus some extra stuff. I do want to tear this down. Like horse stalls. I don't really know exactly what it was, but either way, I do want to get these stalls tore down. And then I just want it to be like this all the way down through here. And that thing goes a couple more stalls on the other side. So I don't know. I don't know if a man can fix it or not. I do have the grill for the Allis Chalmers. It's in the trailer. Let's see if you can see the rear ends up here. Oh, yeah, you got one right there. Right there's one. There's another one up there somewhere. So, I don't know if a man could, salvage, can't speak. I don't know if a man could salvage that shed or not. But, I don't know, I'd like to. And then I have another shed up here on the other side of the property that I'll show you guys. What we got here? We got a visitor coming already. Here comes Mr. Casey. He said he might come see me. He actually just lives not too far from here, about 8 minutes up the road. So I'm a lot closer to him. Guys, that's the end of this episode. So got to get this shed cleaned up, see if we can do anything with it. Got the tractor fixed, so I'm excited. So that's it for this episode. Sorry it wasn't the normal truck content. I'm still buying parts for the GMC right now. Big Papa and I'm gonna have some stuff for it pretty soon. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and tune in for the next episode. See y'all.